Alright, so I cut my grass today, and this is actually some of the best mulch I've ever had. This is a combination of just lawn clippings and the shed from the oak tree. These oak trees around here put off their leaves, drop a bunch of leaves, and these don't break down very easily, and they lay really, they're excellent mulch. So I got myself, I don't know, maybe one bin full if you discount what's down on the bottom of that first full one there. About a bin full. I probably ought to get some more this year too. I'll show you what I'm going to do with this stuff. Here are my 2 garden beds that we conditioned today. So all of that black gold sitting on top of there is mostly compost. Some of that is the soil from my potted plants from last year, including all their roots which sat in that soil and composted, and the mulch that was in there with good organic material. And we got a billion worms in here, tons of big old worms. So here's some good stuff. This is compost and potting soil mixed together. You can see that vermiculite in there. Now here's what you want to see in good compost is all these different funguses, fungi growing in there. That's black gold. That is good organic material. So I've got all kinds of peat moss, and there's vermiculite, perlite in there, all kinds of compost from juicing and from lawn clippings. This is good stuff. So this is going to be a nice healthy bed, I hope. So what I did is I took last year's mulch. You can see there's some of it there. A lot of weeds in that bed too. But we pulled the biggest weeds. We got the biggest root balls up from the biggest weeds. Pulled back the mulch and put it in our compost bins. And all of this is simply compost and organic soil used to top off the garden. And so what I'm going to do next is take all that mulch that I mowed up today, and I'm going to put it on this. It's too windy to put it out today, and it's going to storm tomorrow. So probably next week I'll put all that mulch on here, and that'll help keep the weeds down. And probably be planting some things out here pretty soon. Got me a couple blueberry bushes still back here. They made it through the winter pretty well. I hear winter helps blueberries. They're still nice and limber. There's a few tips that are crunchy, but we got a little bit of leaf coming out. So yeah, blueberries. Muscadines haven't woke up yet for the year, but it looks like they made it. There's a little bit of swelling on the buds here, so I think they're gonna break out soon. But yeah, the muscadines, I'm waiting for them to get their first prune.
So when do you think they'll get their produced?
Produce grapes?
Yeah.
Not this year. We can't. It's too early for them. We still have to shape them. So
no,
probably next
apples.
year. They're probably going to produce. Well,
yeah.
I didn't know if you meant produce leaves or produce grapes.
I know.
So yeah, we're gonna trim them and make them where they'll produce very well on the 3rd or the 4th year. So this is their 2nd year, and so they're doing quite well out here. This is my female bronze. I'm really looking forward to this one. This one is the one that's doing the best in terms of its structure, and then the one down at the end is the best as far as it's already reached its limits. Here's the plants I'm going to be putting out once I got started. Got me some basil over there. I've got 2 kinds of bell peppers, some jalapeno peppers, about 6 or 8 kinds of tomato, and they're doing good, doing really well. I potted them up last week and put those out, and after they get hardened off, probably actually in about a week.